Hey guys, it's Sharon, and today I am bringing you a super fun video that I hope will be helpful to you. And we are doing a wear test on the new Fenty primers. They are the Get Trip Hydrating and Plumping Primer and Mattifying and Blurring Primer. These are the boxes, and the actual product is what sucked me in at Ulta. Oh my gosh, I just have not seen packaging suck me in like this. I can't tell you when. Especially a pricey product. These were $37. I will have them linked below from Ulta. The hydrating is the purple. The mattifying is the pink. They are gorgeous. I am absolutely obsessed with the swirly gel product in here. I think it is the coolest looking product I have ever seen. It reminds me a lot of the Stila primers, and I always loved that one too because of the swirly nature. These are just so cool. I love the weight to them. They have a really nice pump. So far packaging wise, 10 out of 10, honestly 12 out of 10. They knocked it out of the park. I have not been one to be a huge fan of Fenty Beauty, not for any reason. It's an expensive brand and nothing from the brand called to me. I think I bought a small eye palette from Fenty at one point and then gave it to a friend because I didn't use it. I know there's tons of people that like swear by the Fenty foundation. I just haven't tried it, but these primers sucked me in. I went to 3 different Ultas trying to get the hydrating version because it was sold out. I was able to get this on my first store that's the closest to me, and then I traveled to 2 other stores before I found this one in stock. So I was determined to get it. So I hope this video is helpful to you. Here is the finished look. We will get into it in a second, but basically I'm testing the hydrating on this side, the mattifying on this side, and I'm using the same foundation on both sides with no powder products whatsoever, no bronzer, no blush, no powder, no cream, nothing. I just have some concealer under my eyes. I went with the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye because that was the beauty steal at Ulta today. So since I was already looking for this, I picked this up too. Happy to have that back. I like that concealer. So we're just gonna see how the primers perform. I will check back later with a wear test at the end of the day to let you know which side held up better, what my final thoughts are. I am testing it today with the Rimmel Lasting Finish foundation. It's the full coverage foundation, and mine is the shade 50 Fair Porcelain. So we will get into the application of each and what they look like. I hope this is helpful to you, and let me know down below if you end up picking either of the primers. It will be an affiliate link just through Ulta. So I'm not affiliated with Ulta, it's just an affiliate link. So if you happened to purchase it through my link, it would give me literally a penny, maybe 2. So if you wanted to take pity on me and purchase through my link, I'd sure appreciate it. But you don't have to, not at all, but I'll have it linked. So let's get into it. Let's start out with the claims of each. I have the boxes for both, and on the box of the Grip Trip Mattifying and Blurring Primer, it claims lightweight gel grips, locks in your look all day, instantly minimizes oil, controls shine for a smooth blurred finish. Now on the hydrating box, it says lightweight gel grips, locks in your look all day. So first line for each, same exact claim. So it's the second line that is different. So this one says hydrates, instantly plumps for a natural finish. So it doesn't say you're gonna be overly dewy, it just says you're gonna be hydrated. So we're gonna give this a try today, side by side. I chose my Rimmel London Lasting Finish foundation. This is a full coverage foundation that has more of a natural to natural matte type look. I didn't want something overly matte nor something overly dewy to try to give each side a fair shake. So we're going to apply the hydration on the right and the mattifying on the left, and we're gonna see how they wear the rest of the day. And it is a hot day here. It is 95 degrees on September 13th. So let's just go ahead and apply. I'm gonna use my fingers. So we're going to start with a pump. Just one pump. It is kind of an opaque, like it's not opaque, what's the word I'm looking for? Translucent purple. I'm just going one pump for half my face, and I'm going to apply with fingers. It does feel really nice. I was honestly a little bit reluctant because I don't typically like a gel moisturizer or primer. I don't typically like that finish, but it feels nice. I do not think it looks dewy in any way. It doesn't claim to look dewy, it claims to hydrate. So I think that's the thing that at first I was not sure about. This is just a hydrating primer, not necessarily a glowy primer. And I don't think it gives any glow. It doesn't have any obnoxious sticky tackiness to it like some primers do. I do not like those super grippy jelly primers at all. I do not like them at all. We're also going to use one full pump of the mattifying. It is more opaque. This one looks more like a lotion consistency in my opinion. A little thicker. So it feels really nice. And like initially putting it on, it feels very lotion-like. This one I did wear yesterday, and that's what sparked my interest in getting the hydrating one. My store was just out when I shopped yesterday. This one rubs in nicely. You have some good like time to get it blended in nice, and then it starts to feel a certain way. Yesterday in my video, it almost has a cooling sensation. It almost feels like when you're touching Play-Doh, if that makes sense. Like that's what it kind of makes my skin feel like. Like it has that kind of slip to the skin that's kind of like a new Play-Doh, if that makes any sense at all. It might not. I might be completely crazy. But here are the sides compared. And then we're gonna apply our foundation. I am going to use just my beauty sponge with this. This is my Sonia Kashuk beauty sponge, and I do about a squirt and a fourth of a pump on the sponge, and then I sort of dot it around my face and then blend. This is an excellent foundation, and I think it'll be a good one to test the primer with for both sides to see how it holds up, how it makes the foundation wear throughout the day. This foundation is a little bit light. Don't worry, I'm gonna throw on some concealer. It's a little bit light at first, but once it kind of sits on the skin, it does have, I don't wanna say it oxidizes because it's not bad, but it does, I guess, oxidize a little bit because it doesn't end up looking so ghostly after just a minute, you know? It blends in so nice and easy. This mattifying side, hydrating side. Now I am going to pop on some concealer because I can't leave these eyes the way they are, but I'm not going to put any powder on the skin. I am not going to put any blush, bronzer, highlight, setting spray, nothing. We just want to see how the foundation performs. So let me pop on some concealer and then I'll be back. All right, so here we are with a little lip gloss and under eye concealer. Already feel better about those two items. Right out the gate, I don't see a huge difference. Like in my mirror, I don't see a difference. I think the difference is going to come in through longevity throughout the day and how the foundation wears. I think this looks great on both sides, honestly. So again, very curious to see how it wears. I will check back in with you later. Okay, so it's almost 9 o'clock at night. The lighting is so weird because, well, it's almost 9 o'clock at night. I don't have my ring light plugged in, so we've just got vanity lighting. Overall, I don't see a huge difference from side to side, which is interesting. I really thought there would be more of a difference. I did wear my glasses, so that's one of the things I wanted to see was like around my nose here, like where my glasses are, you can see where the nose piece was. And on this side, if you can see it, let me see if I can get a better light. It's not as bad. Do you see that? So a reminder, the left side had the matte finish, the right had the hydrating. So I do think it did a better job like around my nose right there, keeping that on. But otherwise, like it honestly, both sides stayed, again, the lighting is terrible, I'm so sorry. It stayed on my nose pretty well. There's some wearing off right here at the tip, but you know, nose is my problem spot. Like I can't get foundation to stick to my nose to save my life. And this is looking really good. But let me know down below if you have gotten your hands on either one of these and what your thoughts are. So far, I really like both of them. I honestly give it a stamp of approval if you happen to care. I hope if you're watching this, you do, but I give it a stamp of approval. I think if you wanna get it, go ahead. There's nothing bad about it, in my opinion. You know, sometimes you use a primer and you have a really strong opinion. I think that it did help grip both sides, 100%. So it's just a preference of, do you want matte, do you want hydrating? So if it's something that you're interested in and checking out, I would say go for it.